Ben, how are
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me on.
you? So we're moving into, what year is this?
33.
33.
Yeah.
33. And if I remember right, we had an interview last year right around the same time.
Sure.
I think I try to get the fall coaches right before fall starts.
Yeah.
You guys start a little bit later than all the other fall sports.
Yeah. These athletes, they start here the end of August and they go to the end of May. So I try to give them a little bit more time in the summer than the fall only sports.
Track or cross country wise, what kicks off the season? Where are you guys at?
So we'll start practice on the 28th, and then our first meet will be a conference preview meet on September 15th over in Caldwell at Sea of Ice, the host for conference this year.
Sea of Ice, the host.
So,
looking like at last year's team. Well, let's talk men first.
Sure.
Who'd we lose? Who we gained?
Big loss was Travis Running graduating. Travis was a mainstay for a long time. He was actually 5 cross-national meets because of the quirk of COVID.
Right.
2-time All-American, really good team leader. Ran 5th man most of the year, but was our number 2 man at the national meet, in part because he just knew that meet.
Right.
That'll be a tough thing to replace. We had 15 guys last year, and we graduated 3. Travis was the only one in our top 10, though. But we have a real good core group of guys coming back, and it potentially could turn into a good recruiting class. But freshmen, you never know how they're going to handle 8K versus high school 5K.
Right, it's a big difference. In
Yeah.
terms of the returners, so nationals you take 5, right?
We can take 7 to nationals.
You take 7.
Yeah.
All 7 of them run?
Yep, yeah, and 5 of them affect scoring, and the other 2 are there in case somebody goes down or something like that.
So we're bringing back
6 of the 7 that raced at nationals last year.
That's pretty solid. I mean, that's a pretty solid returning class.
It is. So, and at conference we can race 10, and we have 9 of those 10 are back.
9 of the 10.
Yeah.
So essentially it's the same team as last year minus Travis.
Yeah, exactly.
And who would the other one be that we lost from the national team?
Well, off the national team, that was it.
Nobody, huh?
Just
6 of the 7.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this team that finished, what they finished 3rd last year in the CCC?
3rd at conference meet and 12th at nationals.
Picked to finish 1st though. They just had a little hiccup.
Yeah, a little COVID issue and a few other oddities.
What happens? Like in the running world, you're the favorite all year, and then something, it could be something as small as like somebody being sick, because that's 1/10 of your team, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to us last year. If we had 2 guys that had rough days at the conference meet last year. We had a couple others that ran absolutely brilliantly, Travis being one of them. But another one was just coming off of COVID. And then another one was just not feeling 100%. And in this conference in particular, that can be the difference between 1st and 3rd.
Right.
In some conferences and in some years, that group would have won anyhow. And a lot of the conferences around the country, they still would have won that meet. But our conference is just too good. I mean, we were 12th at nationals, and we were the 3rd team out of the conference teams at the national meet too.
Wow.
The 2 teams that put it together late in the year and got us at conference also finished in the top 10 at the national meet.
So they just peaked right at the right time.
Yeah, well, one of them, Southern Oregon, they'd been having illness issues all fall, and they finally got it out of the way, and they were just finally firing on all cylinders by the time the national meet came around, where we were unfortunate that we were running real smooth all season, and then just had a couple guys get ill at the wrong time.
Right.
Not much you can do about that, and that's one of the reasons you run 7 when you score 5. That's one of the reasons you run 7.
Right.
And
But if one of your top guys then
That's
all of a sudden
tough.
you're relying on number 6 or 7 instead of number 1 or 2.
Yeah, and even as good as our 6 and 7, as good athletes as they were last year, that when you got somebody running as well as our front end, that's tough to replace.
Right. It's not like football. Football, you got 11 guys on the field and you got 30 guys standing on the sidelines.
Right.
It's very much different in the sense that if somebody goes down, you're looking at a huge gap between top and 7.
Yeah, unless you have the all-star quarterback and he goes down, that's probably the closest comparison. And and your backup is basically doubles as a wide receiver most of the time.
Yeah, right.
That's a pretty similar thing. Or in baseball with the pitcher. Right. You got a guy that's throwing 96 miles an hour and he goes down, and your next guy's throwing 85, whatever it is, 88, whatever it is, and no control. That he's still not terrible, but he's not a 96 mile an hour guy.
So what about goals? Like what's on the men's side? What's the goal for this year?
Finish what they started last year is what they told me. Because last year their goal was to win that conference title and get back in the top 10 at the national meet, and that's what the goal is this year, and that'll be tough. I mean, they had a brilliant spring and ran really, really well, but it's tough. This conference is it's rough. It's a lot of fun because of that. But that's kind of their mindset going into this summer, was to finish what they started last year. Yeah. So, and we'll have to have, as we found out last year, some of that is just fate or luck or whatever you want to call it. So.
Okay, let's switch gears and let's talk about the women. I think they finished 5th in the conference last year.
I think we were 5th or 6th.
Does that sound right? Let's look.
Yeah,
5th.
5th. Okay. Yeah.
142 points.
Yeah, right behind OIT, correct?
So cross country scored backwards.
Yeah.
The lowest points.
It's kind of like golf. Lowest score wins.
Okay. And so this 5th place team with it looks like the top finisher, Lauren Mitchell.
Yeah, which last year on the women's side was just. It was a train wreck of a summer that ended with a car wreck.
Explain.
Yeah, so there again, COVID. One of my top returners, got long haul, and then I had another one that had hip and knee problems, and what it boils down to is we ended that season missing what was projected to be 3 of our top 5.
Oh wow.
And and it's a lot of bizarre stuff. Another one that ended up running, being able to race, wasn't able to train most of the summer because of a strained knee. And then literally, the morning we were leaving for conference, one of the gals got T-bone driving up to campus.
Oh, a literal car wreck.
Yeah, literally a car wreck.
Wow.
And it was just a bizarre year, and nothing. It was nothing that they really did. It was just stuff that happened to them. It's not like when you got a group of knuckleheads that are goofing off. It's just like, I told them, I said, if there's ever any thunder and lightning, you guys go to another building.
Yeah, get away.
I'm definitely not standing next to you outside, but why don't you go over there to that other building? And they're like, that's probably not a bad idea. It was just a weird summer and a weird fall. It's a wonderful group of young ladies. It was just, they're like they were snake bit. Be like walking across your lawn and getting bit by a rattlesnake. Just
bad luck. So for the women, who do we lose?
No one.
Nobody?
No one.
Everybody returns.
Yeah.
So we just build off of this 5th place.
Yeah.
And
So
let's talk about that. They didn't. You have to be what, top 3 to make national?
Well, it's actually the winner is the only guaranteed national qualifier.
Okay, and then it's all
all at large. And the way it worked last year is, so the winner obviously went, and then 2nd and 3rd were ranked high enough nationally that they got an enlarged bid.
Okay.
But, and I sent this to my ladies today, and how many points was OIT ahead of us? Just a
OIT
couple,
was
right?
ahead of us by 6.
Okay, so the way when the conference hosts the national meet like they do this year, because the Cascade Conference is the official conference host, what we do is there's a host team connected to that, and that's Multnomah, and they get to this year. It's been different teams,
Right.
You know, Concordia existed, and Warner Pack had a program, but right now it's Multnomah. So Multnomah gets to pick one gender that they get a host bid.
Okay, so they get an auto
Yep.
in.
Yeah, they get an auto in. So it doesn't matter where they finished the conference meet, they're in.
Right.
They chose to use that on the men's side.
Okay.
Last year, that goes to the first women's team that doesn't get in either as an auto or an at large. So in that case, OIT would have gone, and we would have missed it by 6 points.
Oh wow! So we have a
Sure. I
legitimate
texted
chance.
the ladies. I said, "Look, here's the score on that," because the 2 years back, so in the 21 season, there were 6 men's teams at the national meet, because 5 of them made it as between the winner, and then 4 getting in at large bid because conference was that
And
good.
then a host as well.
And then the host bid went to the 6th place team at the conference meet.
Oh wow!
And the team that got 6, they went in there, and they had them guys just fired up to get 6th place.
Yeah.
They're like, look, those front 5 are almost certainly going. We're not going to touch them, and they're almost certainly going to all go. So if we can get this one team that's been just finishing ahead of us a little bit, you guys can be at the national meet. And they ran out of their minds, and they ended up at the national meet.
So we have a legitimate shot at getting both teams.
That's kind of what I'm trying to sell it to the ladies, because we will be better.
I don't think you have to sell much. I mean, 6 points is not that much of a difference.
No, that could be one car wreck. That could be one smacking an
We're just gonna
intersection.
put them all in bubbles.
Yeah,
Just have 'em
or
walk around
wrap
in
them in
bubbles.
bubble wrap, and
Yeah.
so feed them through a tube. I don't know, but I will say this much: is they've already been having a better summer training as a group. It's probably been 10 or 15 years since I've had a group train this well relative to their development level over the summer.
So you just put together a summer plan for
Yep.
them, because obviously they're not all here.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
it's just probably via text, like, "Hey, here's your plan."
Yeah,
for the week,"
I have an Excel sheet that I put together, and then other than my own kid, I send that out to everybody. So I just, I see him all the time. So, but usually I give him one. For whatever reason this summer I didn't, but I just give him an Excel sheet, and there's some generalities in there, but then I also tweak them to the individuals. So, like, I might have 3 or 4 people on the same sheet.
Yeah.
I might have 1 on this sheet and 3 on another sheet.
Which makes complete sense.
Yeah, and a lot of that just depends on how little or how much they've run in the past, which usually with the athletes that we get, I'm out looking for the diamonds in the rough, so most of them haven't run a tremendous amount in high school. How little they've run, especially in high school, is generally the case. So I try to give them a training plan that is appropriate for their development.
Right.
But also gives us a chance to be competitive.
What's the average, like, so let's say this week, what's the average amount of miles a runner is running?
Well, this group of guys,
Yeah.
this week, the average will be close to 65.
65 miles
Yeah,
in a week? I
so-
haven't ran 65 miles in 40 years.
Yeah, this is years for me either, but
Oh my God.
I'm a beat up old man. So, actually in college running for men, that's actually fairly low. Most of the Division Ones are probably running 90, 95.
Wow.
But that's a lot of them get hurt too.
Right,
So,
just overusing their body, running on
yeah,
concrete.
yep, just beating themselves to pieces. The ladies this week should be at about 40.
That's still a lot.
Yeah, which
if
is,
you run
is
every day of the week. That's what.
Yeah, they're going 6 days a
miles.
week. Yeah.
So 6 days a week. That's
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Just under 7 miles.
Yeah. So and they'll have a longer run in there of between 9 and 12, depending on who they are, and then they'll have a couple of lighter days too. Some of them they'll do it on 5 because of their work schedule.
Right.
So they'll
Because
just
it's
do bigger.
summertime, so the
They'll
kids are
just do
still...
bigger days, and so that'll this week for, I believe it's this week for the women, the average will be about 40, and there'll be a couple at 50, and there'll be a couple at 35.
Right.
So
all right, let's switch gears a little bit. How was Alaska?
it was great.
What'd you do?
Not much and a whole lot.
Yeah.
I drug Bennett around. We did a 1,500-mile loop.
Just
took off
all
from,
the scenery.
Took off from where I grew up and took him up past, Denali National Park, up in the interior part of the state, Fairbanks, and up to the Yukon River, and then down. I have a sister that lives about 100 miles outside of Fairbanks, and hung out there for a couple of days, and then went on down to towards where the pipeline ends. Went off on a side road down there to an old copper mine called Kennecott.
Huh.
Spent most of a day dinking around back in there, and went down to Valdez, which is where the pipeline ends on the arm of the ocean. And he went for a run and got attacked by either seagulls or terns. It's hard saying which, but that's a pretty
He
funny.
didn't tell nobody about that around
You
here.
should get him to tell you. It's a pretty funny story. Somebody actually stopped and said, "Dude, that was awesome."
I wish they would have recorded it.
Yeah. So then we had dinner and drove on back, and
I saw he caught a big old pike.
yeah, I say he got to go fishing with the friend of the oldest son of one of my best friends growing up, and who lent us a place to stay and a vehicle the entire time we were there.
Sweet.
Got a 31.5-inch pike that had like a 10 or 12-inch pike in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Those things are actually invasive species in that part of the state.
Are they?
They were originally north of the Alaska Range, so they're like, please catch them, get them out of here. So, and it had eaten one of its own, I guess. So,
Well, they're pretty fun fish to catch.
Yeah, it was a big, long, snaky-looking, slimy bugger, I'll tell you that much. So,
So it was a good vacation. Then.
yeah, it was. So, and I have a lot of friends and a lot of family up there still, and so, it was a good trip.
All right, before I get you out of here, let's talk about one more thing. Let's talk about the field house. Like, what's it? How have things changed since that?
Oh boy, life's so much more pleasant.
Explain it a little.
Yeah, so well, oddly enough, last winter would have been one of 2 winters in the last 32 years that I wouldn't have had to shovel the track to practice on it. Every other winter, 30 of the last 32 years, if we wanted to get on the track, at some point in time in January or February, I would have had to shovel it. So oddly enough, last winter was one of those winters we wouldn't have had to. But I gave the athletes on the distance people on hard workout days, I'd say, okay, inside or outside, warm up and let me know. Guys did 1 workout outside, the women did 2.
That's it.
Yeah, they did all their mileage outside, but
Right.
their actual harder workouts, they're like, nah, we're not gonna fight the wind today. Yeah, it's a little cold for that fast of a workout. We'll stay inside today. So it gives us flexibility and it gives us options is the thing. And it's just, even mentally, it's a lot, less stressful because they know they're not, they're going to be able to make a choice on that. And sometimes they just want to be outside, so they'll be outside.
Right.
And then with the sprinters and the jumpers and the throwers, it just made a world of difference. So we've never had anywhere to adequately jump inside.
No, you used to be in the practice gym.
Yeah, where wrestling is now, and that's, and we've been all over the place. We were in there, then we were out of there, then we were over in the old Ackerman gym. We've been up on the balconies.
Where were you at when the pool was still here?
We were in that gym or in the Ackerman gym.
So you shared it because that gym used to be.
Yeah.
When the pool was there, that gym used to be like pickup games.
Yep.
And like
So yeah, we couldn't set anything up. We could warm up in there, do a few technical things. Then when in the mid '90s, when they after Major 5 and all the cuts and everything, when they shut down the Ackerman school,
right.
We were in what is now the Gilbert Event Center. We were in there for a long time.
Okay.
But there were times if you go up on the east balcony in Quinn, you can still see, even with all the renovations and stuff, you can still see where there was a throwing circle painted on the floor.
And now you have this beautiful big facility.
Big beautiful space.
Are they gonna? So that's eventually gonna be pushed out further, right?
That's the hope. And actually, Mike Becker had a brilliant idea with that because of everything, a lot of it pandemic pricing, we had to chop 25% off the length of the building.
Right, because of inflation. Everything got so expensive.
It's 240 feet long. It was supposed to be 320. Another way to look at it when you walk in there is it's from the north wall to the first post is 80 feet. From post to post is 80, and then from post to south wall is another 80. There was supposed to be another 80 feet.
Okay, so essentially they cut a quarter of it.
Yeah, yep. So, but we protected the width because it's cheaper to build length.
Okay.
And with that, with the classrooms and the outdoor program and the office space and every locker rooms and all of that on that west wall, we never would have been able to expand to the west. So we had to go protect the width and chop some length off of it.
Gotcha.
But Mike Becker, the general contractor, said, why don't we put that building as far north as we can get it and put the access road around it as far south as we can get it and see if we can leave enough space out there to add 160 feet.
Oh, to make it even 80 feet more than...
Yeah, so, it's just a matter of coming up with several $1 million, right?
Right, yeah.
So, but there's the potential to really, really make a dramatic difference out there.
Right.
But even with what it is, it's, like they had a Women in Business, I don't know what the official name of it was in there this weekend. It was in there on Friday, actually.
Yeah.
And I think people are starting to figure out how to use the building to its potential. And there's still things even within that footprint that we need. Like for the ball sports, we need to get netting in there.
Absolutely.
So they can use it so that the balls don't get away and, bang into people using the track or dent the walls and stuff like that. So anybody that was in Quinn back when baseball was in the small gym.
Oh, yeah.
You can go in there and look at the storage room doors and know why we need nets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all in all, it's been a huge improvement.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, overall.
Oh, absolutely.
Did you move your office out there?
I am. Yeah.
I haven't been. I mean, it's been summer, so I haven't.
Right, yeah.
Who's in your old office? You even know?
Softball.
Oh, Nicole moved. So she's moved.
So you just moved, not even a couple, just around the corner. Yeah, and then they did some reshuffling. So Malia, the assistant AD,
she got an office finally?
She is. She's in next door to what was mine. It was men's basketball. It was women's soccer and men's basketball at various times. Men's basketball moved back into their original one. I think women's soccer moved down into the old office complex.
Oh,
so they're down there down there. So they're down there with
Sammy.
And men's soccer
and then they hired Austin as the assistant athletic director of communication, right?
Yep. Yeah. So
so that's basically Sam's old job.
Yes. Yeah. Sam Fletz.
Perfect.
Yeah. Whatever Sam's name is nowadays. But then the lacrosse coach just got here, and he will move into Nicole's, what was softball's little office. So down where Sam Grist is in the old office complex, it's both wrestlings and both soccers, and then Sam and baseball.
Oh, and so Dawson. Mary's office used to be down there as well.
Right, Dawson just stayed down.
He just stayed down at the other.
Yeah, technically Malia replaced Mary.
Right.
And Malia went into...
And Dawson replaced Sam.
Yep, yeah. So Malia's down there in that newer office complex where Angie
sweet. And you're out there. You're the only coach out there?
I'm the only coach out there,
And then all the health and human
they're
performance
upstairs
teachers?
And I'm downstairs.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
You got it good. Well, I mean, you have the longest tenure. You should have the
they have a bird's eye view of to the west and overlooking the track, and I like to say I have the worm's eye view from the ground floor, but that's okay Because
the only thing is when I come there though, I like talking to all the coaches, so I'll have to make that extra trip.
Yeah. If you want to find me, you'll have to.
yeah.
You hope I either wander through there to make sure people know I'm alive, or
Right, every once in a while.
yeah. And I've been trying to make it a habit of when I walk up to work, to
go
walk
through
Quinn and just poke my head in there and say hello to a few people. And,
yeah, because you're kind of secluded.
Yeah, which Bennett says I'm not allowed to say I'm antisocial, and he's right. I'm slightly asocial. So
Awesome.
I can handle people, but I can handle not people.
Eastern Oregon, he's EOU head cross country and track and field coach Ben Welch, 33 years.
It's hard to believe.
Friday Night Lights in Eastern Oregon. Here we go. Community Stadium in beautiful LeGrand on the campus of EOU. We have Estacada visiting your LeGrand Tigers. Give me a sound check out there and let me know if you can hear me. For those of you that are new here, this isn't your typical play-by-play. It's kind of like I hang out with you guys and tell you what's going on and answer your questions. If you're tuning in, let me know where you're watching from and who you're watching. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. It's about 70 degrees. It's starting to cool off, and you have an Estacada team that comes down I-84 with 0-2 record, but that is extremely deceiving as their 2 losses have been against the #1 team in the state both times, in Scappoose and Mazama. They've played 2 really good teams. They lost to Scappoose last week, 23-18. We can't look past this Estacada team. Estacada is coached by Garrett Thornton, Logan Stam, James Nagel, Brian Scott, Isaiah Sexton, Jeremiah Platt, Travis Aldridge, and their head coach, whom I got to know this summer at the East-West Shrine game, Andy Mott. LeGrand comes into the game with a 1-1 record. They lost their opener to Weiser at home. They went on the road to Bend and beat Klamath Union 30-0 last week. They are coached by Matt Wolcott, Michael Fields, John Thiessen, Connor Brandt, and first-year head coach Dalton Sheets. Like I said, let me know if you guys can hear me good. This isn't your, standard play-by-play. It's a little different. I just kind of hang out and talk with you guys and let you know kind of what plays are going on, and let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. This should be a good one tonight. We'll see. I mean, it's going to matter how LeGrand plays up front in this game. Don't pay any attention to any of these game day links. They obviously you're here watching it. Let me know if you can hear me. Somebody give me a check out there and let me know. LeGrand will receive the kick here in the first quarter. 6 o'clock kickoff with these Estacada games. And if you noticed on the screen, look at that. We got a clock up there. I think we got it figured out. Rachel Holden says, go Rangers. Anthony Holden, Tony from Estacada, Oregon, go Rangers. Where's all the LeGrand people at? Brenda Gold says, loud and clear. This is live streamed on our Facebook page, eoalive.tv, our YouTube, the LeGrand High School Activities, LeGrand School District, our website and Roku. So if you have Roku, you can watch it right there. Not much there on the opening kickoff for Sane. LeGrand will take over at about their own 29. Sean Loudon, go LeGrand, watching from Palm Springs. Sweet. Nicholas Aguilera says, let's go Tigers. Let's go Tigers. Brenda Gold says, go Tigers. Peasley under center here. He'll take the opening snap. He'll give to Wolcott. Nice little gain there for about 6 on the first down play for Wolcott. That's a good start. Like I said, if you guys are tuning in for the first time, let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from. This isn't a typical play-by-play broadcast. I more or less just hang out with you guys and let you know what's going on. Thank the sponsors, hang out, you know. 11:22 left in the quarter. 2nd and 3 for LeGrand here. Little misdirection. Goes to 24, Griffin McEmoyle. He'll get about a yard on the carry, up to about the LeGrand 35. That'll bring up the LeGrand 37, actually. That'll bring up 3rd and about 2 for LeGrand here. Nice crowd here. The student section's full. Yeah, Friday night lights here at Community Stadium. Let's go. 3rd down for the Tigers. Peasley takes the snap here. It's an inside handoff. Misdirection to Fields. Fields will pick up the first down for LeGrand, and LeGrand's moving it right off the bat here. Jeremy Coy says, go Rangers. On the replay here, a little misdirection. Kind of fooled Estacada on the outside, and Fields goes right up the middle for the first down. 1st and 10 from their own 48 for the Tigers. There's Wolcott on a little sweep. Boy, this LeGrand running game came to play already tonight on this first drive. If they can keep that up all night, Estacada is going to be in trouble. 2nd and 3 here for the Tigers. 9:54 left in the quarter. It is absolutely gorgeous out here. All of the EOU teams are on the road this weekend, so there's no EOU games in LeGrand. Peasley in the gun here. Little inside handoff to Fields, and he's up to about the, it's going to be close. That might be a first down. Third and 1 here for the Tigers. Another inside handoff to Fields. He breaks it. Uh-oh. Nice run there for Fields, and that'll be another first down for LeGrand inside the red zone for the Tigers here.
First down, Tigers.
This Tiger front came to play tonight. That's going to be the factor in this game is the offensive and defensive line for the Tigers. Dennis Courier says we have a clock. Great job. Big thanks to BC for getting that figured out. We do have a clock on the screen. Oh, it looks like a busted play there for the Tigers, and that'll be dropped in the backfield. David Sane for a loss of about 3. It'll bring up 2nd and 13. 8:06 left in the second quarter, and I'm going to tell you about Hobby Habit, one of our sponsors. The Hobby Habit in LeGrand has something for everyone. Tabletop games, Traxxas RC, Legos, puzzles, models, disc golf equipment, STEM supplies, and more. Go check out the Hobby Habit, just for the fun of it, 411 First Street right here in LeGrand. 2nd and 13 for the Tigers here. Ball's on the ground. Oh, I think Sane recovered that. Yeah, he did. Whew. Ethan Stalcup in on the stop there for Estacada. Brings up 3rd down for the Tigers. Bud Forrest says, "Go Tigers, Washington, Georgia." Nicholas Aguilera, props to the band too. They sound good today. Run game looking strong. Yeah, absolutely. That's what it's going to have to be for the Tigers tonight. 3rd and 16, 7:08 left in the first quarter here. The gives to Sane, and not much there. Not much there at all. It's going to bring up 4th down, but we're in go for it territory here. There's no doubt. Fourth and 17 here for the Tigers. Jesus Gump, Tessie and Grandpa Jim watching for an Indy. Oh. Turnover there by the Tigers, intercepted by number 23, Jaden Porton. I mean, essentially that's kind of like a punt. It doesn't hurt as bad as, say, doing that on 2nd down. But after the turnover, Estacada will take over. 1st and 10 from their own 38. 6:19 left in the quarter. Andrew Rydell under the gun for hands off to number 29, Blake Berger, for a gain of about 2, brings up 2nd and 8. Andrew Rydell must be the brother of Waylon Rydell, or cousin, who plays here at EOU. He's a freshman. 2nd and 8 here for the Rangers. Misdirection there on the give to Elliott Coyle. Not much there for the Rangers. Gain of a couple. We'll bring up 3rd down here for the Rangers. If you're just tuning in, let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from. It's a beautiful night here at Community Stadium in lovely LeGrand on the campus of Eastern Oregon University, Estacada and LeGrand. Elliott Coyle on the carry here. Gets run out of bounds about a yard short, 2 yards short. It's going to bring up 4th and 2, 5:05. We'll see what Estacada and Coach Andy Mott are going to do right here. Dennis Courier's in Prescott Valley, Arizona. Big play right here, right off the bat. 4th and 2. Straight up the middle. It's number 29, Blake Barger, will have about 7 on the carry, and that'll be a 1st down for the Rangers. Reed and Associates Insurance is a proud sponsor of high school athletics and believes in what athletics can do in the lives of young people. Remember Reed and Associates for your Medicare, home, auto, and annuity needs. Reed and Associates on Adams in LeGrand, Oregon. The 1st down gives up the middle. Kenai Huff in on the stop for LeGrand. It's Wesley DeBoard on the carry for the Rangers. Bring up 2nd and 10 here for Estacada from the LeGrand 47, 4:22 left in the quarter. Estacada is going to pass for the first time here. Off of his hands, just out of the reach of Ryan Thielke. 3rd and 10 Rangers. Jason Kerr, go LeGrand, watching from Fort Moore, Georgia. Third and 10 Rangers, 3:57 left in the quarter. Pitch back to Benson Trujillo. Ball comes out on the far side, but it's out of bounds. Trujillo will pick up about 5 on the play. Woo. Fourth and 5 here for the Rangers. Pass here for Estacada, a little slant play. It'll be hauled in by Thielke, and it'll be a first down for the Rangers.
Pass complete to Thielke. First down, Estacada.
.339 left in the first quarter. Rydell will run the option here. There's nobody there. Rydell will pick up about 20 on the play. That LeGrand defense got a little bit mixed up there on that misdirection. First and goal here from the 8 for Estacada. 3:20 left in the quarter. Fred and Merrifield say hi from Indy. Rydell under center here for the Rangers. Oh, Fields gets in untouched. Flag on the play. We'll see what this is. Flag will go against Estacada here on the sack by Fields. We'll walk it back and replay the down. Dennis Currier says, we needed that. Yes, we did. First and goal from the 18 here for the Rangers. 3:15 left in the first quarter. Rydell back to pass here. He's got Tigers on him again. Be wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. Number 76, Beckham Hibbert.
Stop by Hibbert for no gain.
No gain on the play for the Rangers. 2nd and 22. Second and goal from the 22. 3:08 left in the quarter. Nice stop there for the Tigers. Hibbert on the chase. Weston Harris brings up 3rd and goal here from about the 15. Number 76 playing well, says Dennis Courier. That's Beckham Hibbert. 3rd and goal here. Rydell back to throw here. He's going to get dropped in the back. Fumble. It's going to get picked up by Fields on the sack by Kenai Huff. And LeGrand will take over at about the 16. Big play there by Kenai Huff. I'm going to talk to you about Grand Ronde Hospital. Grand Ronde Hospital, healthcare is their mission. Patients are their passion. They are independent, financially strong, and growing. Grand Ronde Hospital is working to build the future of healthcare for the rural region they serve. They are big city medicine with a hometown touch. 1st and 10 here for the Tigers, 2:53. Flag down in the backfield as McAmoyle doesn't get much on that play. Dropped in about a yard behind the original line of scrimmage, and it looks like that flag is going to go against the Tigers. Holding on the Tigers. We'll walk it back and replay the down. Dennis Courier says, great stand. Yes, great it was. Fred and Merrifield says, love those Tigers. Jess Roberts, great defense. Yes, it was. Oh, so they declined the penalty. It'll be 2nd and 13 here for the Tigers. 2:47 left. Up the middle there to Fields. And he's right up to right around the 1st down marker.
Brought down by Fielke.
Just short of the 1st down. They're going to say 3rd and about 1 here. First down there for the Tigers. 2:02 left in the 1st quarter. You guys can hear the student section's out tonight. Cheerleaders are out. Band is out. We got a party going on. Nicholas Aguilera, instant replay is awesome. Is that a new feature? No. We do it. We just had a new guy on the board last week, so we didn't have him run an instant replay, but we do it all the games except for last week. First down carry there for Mason Wolcott will be another first down for the Tigers.
First down, Tigers.
From their own 43 here. Fields is going to take it to his right, and he's going to get about 4 on the first down carry. Henrietta DeYoung says, go LeGrand, watching from Lake Oswego. We got people watching all over the place like usual. Indianapolis, Arizona, the west side of the state, Estacada. 2nd and 6 for the Tigers here. Not much there for Fields on that one. Back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 8. So he lost a yard or two. 42 seconds left in the quarter. Don't pay attention to the down marker on the screen. For some reason, that's not changing. It is 3rd and 8 right now. I'll try to keep you guys, make sure you guys know. 3rd and 8, 28 seconds left. Peasley in the gun. High snap. flag on the play. That's generally in a place where there's some sort of motion on the offense or offsides on the defense. It's going to go against LeGrand here. Bring up 3rd and 13 for the Tigers from their own 40. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. That'll end the first quarter. No score here in lovely LeGrand, Oregon. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be back right after this.
Mandatory abuse reporters are a critical piece in keeping adults in Union County who receive intellectual developmental disability or mental health services safe and free from abuse. Hi, my name is Lonnie Jones, adult abuse investigator with the Center for Human Development. Oregon law requires medical professionals, including social workers and direct care providers, to make mandatory reports of suspected abuse. Not sure if you're a mandatory reporter? If you have any questions or would like to make a report, please call me at 541-962-8889 or visit the CHD website for more information.
Welcome back. It's Estacada 0, LeGrand 0 after 1. Not much going on. I mean, Estacada took the ball down. LeGrand took the ball down one time, 2 turnovers, and here we are knotted after 1 quarter. It's absolutely beautiful out here tonight. Probably about 65 if I had to guess. The sun's just starting to go down. The crowd is packed. We got a big student section tonight. It's awesome. Friday Night Lights, 3rd and 13 for the Tigers to start the second quarter. Peasley in the gun. He's going to roll back to pass. Oh, that's got to be pass interference. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Pass interference there's going to be on Elliott Coyle. He was way early. Bud Forrest says much improved team. I think that should be an automatic first down. Yeah, it is. It's first and 10 here for the Tigers in Estacada territory at the 45. 11:50 left in the quarter. There's another flag. Now we got to see if LeGrand jumped or if Estacada caused that. Wesley DeBoard was there early for Estacada. We're going to see. Yeah, the flag's going to go against Estacada on offsides on the defense. So we'll walk it 5 yards closer and we'll bring a replay first down. 1st and 5 here for the Tigers. Weston Harris, close side of the field here. Peasley in the gun. Peasley's going to keep it. He's going to go up the middle. He'll get a couple on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and about 3 for the Tigers. I'm going to tell you about Valley Insurance. Are you losing your Oregon health plan? If you are, stop by their office and talk to them. They provide peace of mind, one household at a time. Valley Insurance, your independent agent in downtown LeGrand. 1215 Adams Avenue, 541-963-3121. Give them a call. 2nd and 3 here for the Tigers. If you're just joining, let us know where you're watching from and who you're watching. Beautiful Friday here in LeGrand. Peasley in the shotgun. Wolcott in motion. Little shovel pass inside to Sane. He breaks it. Oh, great run there for David Sane.
Led by David Sane. First down, Tigers. Brought down by Brewer.
1st and 10 Tigers. From the Estacada 15. They're back in the red zone here for the Tigers. 10:41 left in the first quarter. Savon Chaub in the backfield for the Tigers here. Oh, we got another fumble. I think Griffin McAmoyle came up with that. Looks like he did, yeah. So LeGrand will recover the fumble, thankfully, and it'll be 2nd and about 8 from the 13. 10-11 left in the first quarter. Boy, we got to hold on to the ball, boys. David Sweet and Low watching from North Texas. Second and 9. 9:47 left in the second quarter. Peasley in the shotgun here. Whistle on the play. Timeout LeGrand, and we're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be back with you right after this. Welcome back to Community Stadium on the lovely Eastern Oregon University campus in LeGrand, Oregon. It is a beautiful Friday night. Estacada comes down 84 to visit LeGrand. The Tigers and the Rangers are knotted at 0. 9:40 left in the second quarter. LeGrand is knocking on the door. They're in the red zone on the Estacada 14. 2nd and 9 here for the Tigers. They're going to keep it on the ground there. You're going to have a penalty on the play. It's going to go against Estacada. Peasley here. Oh. On the first down pass, incomplete there by Peasley from the 4.
Pass incomplete.
Inside handoff here. Griffin McAmoy will take it up the middle for a touchdown for the Tigers. Tigers are the first to strike. 9:15 in the second quarter. Corey Newman on to kick for the Tigers here. It's up and it's good. 7-0 Tigers, 9:15 left in the second quarter. We're going to go to a commercial break and we'll be right back after this. We're back, Community Stadium in lovely LeGrand, Oregon. Tigers are going to kick off up 7-0, 9:15 in the second quarter. Dennis Courier says ball control, ball control, ball control. Great job, Tigers. Yes, indeed. Estacada fielded about the 15. Nice play there by Zach Winburn on special teams for the Tigers.
Return by Thielke.
Thielke on the return for the Rangers.
Brought down by Winburn.
Estacada will start this second quarter drive from their own 21, 9:06 left, down by a touchdown. First down handoff will go to Blake Barger. Griffin McElmoy on the stop for the Tigers. Second and 7.
Dominic Fields with the stop.
Second down carry by Jacob Brewer will be good for about
Run by Brewer, stopped by Griffin.
5. It'll be 3rd and 2, 8:16 left in the quarter here. Big third down here for the Rangers. Oh, LeGrand gets into the backfield. That's Dominic Fields in the backfield, and he will bring down Andrew Rydell for the sack. Big play right there. In the meantime, I'm going to tell you about Rock & Sons Tire and Auto. Rock & Sons has 50 years of experience providing quality tires and automotive services, and they pride themselves on being there for their customers day or night. They're a Napa Auto Care Center and provide 25-hour towing. East end of Adams and LeGrand. Go see JB and the boys.
Wyman Hood back to return.
Estacada will come out in punt formation here on 4th and 7. Punch short. Oh, he tried to field it. Ooh. Not a good decision there by the Landon Hood. We got to let that bounce. Luckily, we covered that up. Whew. It's all right. He's young. He's only a sophomore. We'll get that figured out. No harm, no foul there for the Tigers. 1st and 10 from their own 46. 7:02 left in the second quarter here. Tigers up 7-0. Peasley in the gun here. Oh, no, Peasley under center here. He's going to give it to Wolcott. Wolcott's got a good lead block there. Evan Alanis with a great lead block there for Wolcott. And he'll get about 17 on the carry there. First down, Tigers. 6:45 left in the second quarter. Looks like there's going to be a flag here on the Tigers. False start. We'll walk it back 5. Replay first down. First and 15. Up the middle here with Fields. Gets a little seam and gets back just inside the original line of scrimmage there for the Tigers. That'll bring up 2nd and 9, 6 minutes left in the quarter. Peasley in the gun here. McElmoyle in motion. Handoff's going to go up the middle there for the Tigers. Not much doing. Carpet One Floor and Home has served Eastern Oregon for over 45 years with stores in LeGrand, Baker City, and Enterprise. They're locally owned and love to support their local communities and athletes. Carpet One Floor and Home, here to floor you. 3rd and 12 here for the Tigers. 4:56 left in the half. Sane in the backfield here with Peasley. McElmoyle in motion. Oh. Dom DeFrancisco in the backfield early there for the Rangers, and he'll stop Sane for a loss of about 4. And that'll bring up 4th down for the Tigers. And it looks like we're going to bring the punt team on here. 4th and 17, 4:22 left in the quarter. Newman on to punt for the Tigers. Oh, it is. Jesus Gump says number 4 is Matthias Fields. You're right. I didn't even notice that. Peasley has his helmet off on the sideline over here. You're right. So Matthias Fields is back in for the Tigers. I did not even notice that. Thank you, Jesus. The punt by the Tigers is fielded by the Rangers at about their own 21. 1st and 10 for the Rangers, their own 20. 3:52 left in the half. I did not even notice that Peasley went out. Yeah, he's over here on the sideline. No helmet on. Lincoln Rothmaner on the carry there for the Rangers, and he'll get a 1st down on the 1st down carry. 3:44 left in the quarter as he gets out of bounds. He'll take it up to about the Ranger 35. Thanks for letting me know that, Jesus. I mean, complete oversight on my part. Tigers are looking good tonight, Fred and Mary Fields. Yes, they are. 1st down. carry by Lincoln Rothmanner. Gets about a yard on the play. Bring up second down here for the Rangers. 3:27 left in the half. It seems to me like Estacada is false starting every single play. Everybody's leaning forward early. Yeah, that's a false start right there on the last play. We'll watch it here. 3rd and 6. 2:45 left in the half. Rothmanner on the carry there, and not much going. David Sain in on the tackle for the Tigers. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Rangers. Tigers still have 2 timeouts left here. 2:17 left in the half. I guess we're going to just let this run down and keep our timeouts for offense. I don't disagree with that. Estacada's punter's on. Oh, that almost got blocked. Get away from it. Yep, there we go. It goes out of bounds there. Tigers will take over the ball from their own 35, it looks like. 1:51 left in the half. Tigers with 2 timeouts. See if we can put a score on before the end of the half. Fred and Merrifield says the Tigers are looking good tonight. Yes, they are. If you're just tuning in, let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from.
First down ball on the 40.
Fields will give it off to his brother. Dominic Fields go across midfield into Ranger territory. First down, Tigers. 1:45 left in the half.
Down by Sherlich. Down Tigers.
Tanya Streifel says, "Go Rangers." Fields will take the snap. He'll give it to Fields up the middle. He'll get another about 8 on the carry.
Run up the middle by Dominic. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 here for the Tigers. 1:20 left in the half. Fields will give to Sane. Sane will cut it back up, and he'll get back to the original line of scrimmage and not much more.
David Sain for no gain.
Timeout on the field, Tigers. We will take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back right after this.
Eastern Oregon is full of interesting people, with interesting minds and interesting things to say. Here at EO Live, we're committed to connecting you to these intriguing people with EO Talks. We let our special guests share their ideas and life experiences with deep, open, engaging, and inquisitive conversations. You'll also be informed in depth on some of the most recent and relevant events, issues, and more. EO Talks on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Welcome back, Community Stadium on the campus of Eastern Oregon University in the lovely LeGrand, Oregon. It's about a little over 60 probably. It's a beautiful night here. Chris Munt says, 2003 LHS Tiger Go Team Go. 1:12 left here in this first half. 7-0 LeGrand in a game that's been, run. I think that's what we have to do with this Tiger team. We got a handful of kids that can run the football, and until they stop it, run. 3rd and 3 here for the Tigers on the Estacada 40. Not sure what happened to Peasley early in the first half here. Oh, they're going to throw here. Whew, dangerous. Third down. Grand Run Retirement Residence. Grand Run Retirement is here to support residents with their needs. They offer a variety of innovative, life-enriching activities and events designed to stimulate the mind, body, and soul at every stage of life. Go to their website or call 541-250-3313. 4th and 3 here for the Tigers. 1:08 left. They got a timeout left. Estacada has 3. They're going to give it outside to McEmoyle. Not much there, and that's going to be a turnover on downs for the Tigers there. Dennis Courier says, I think we have doubled up on the time of possession. Yes, very close, which is good. We want to keep the ball as much as possible. And Fred and Mary Field says, my 3 boys are doing great. Yes, they are. Another week where Matthias Fields wakes up not thinking he's probably going to take a snap, and all of a sudden in the first half he's in at quarterback. 1st and 10 here for the Rangers, 1:03 left in the half. They're going to throw here. Rydell back, and he's going to get dropped in the backfield. Kenai Huff is the first one there. He's going to be brought down by Ridge Kerr, and that'll be a timeout for Estacada. We'll be back right after this.
Loss of 30 yards.
Here in Eastern Oregon, we're blessed to live in such a wonderful area. And though it may seem mild-mannered, there's actually quite a lot that goes on in this area. And apparently, there's 2 dinguses who happen to be here that are actually crazy enough to get up at the crack of dawn to talk about it. Tune into AM Live on EOA with Brent and Dodsey, featuring special guests, weather, sports, news, and more, every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m., only on EOA Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Second and 13 here for the Rangers. 52 seconds left in the quarter. Rydell will roll out to his right. He's got a guy downfield. That's Henry Rydell. Oh, interesting. Henry Rydell. Andrew Rydell to Henry Rydell. And there's also a Waylon Rydell on EOU. Ken Fogel, Rangers need to get rolling. This is going to be 1st and 10 for the Rangers, just inside of LeGrand territory. 46 seconds left in the half. Rydell's going to keep it here. He's going to run up the middle. Number 8 for the Tigers, Marshall Began in on the stop. Bring up 2nd down and a timeout on the field here. We'll be back right after this. First half that's been a lot of running for both teams. 36 seconds left here in the first half. 7-0 Tigers. Rangers have the ball inside Tiger territory. 2nd and 5. LeGrand needs a big stop here. Rydell looks like it's going to be false start here on the Rangers. We're going to walk it back 5. Replay 2nd down. Yeah, it's been a run. I'll try to figure out what happened to Peasley in the first half and let you guys know in the second half. During halftime, I'm going to go away for a little while, and then I'll be back right at the beginning of the second half. We'll just go to a camera down on the field for whatever they're doing down there, probably cheerleaders and whatnot. Tanya Streifel says, hold that line, Rangers. 2nd and 10 here for the Rangers. Rydell will roll to his right. Kenai Huff is there. Be a sack I'm going to give half of that to Huff and the other half of that to Beckham Hibbert. Oh, that was that Huff? Austin Stockoff and Beckham hit it. My bad. Check that. Great defense by the Tigers there. Loss of about 3. 3rd and 15, 22 seconds left. The Rangers are out of timeouts now. That's their 3rd and final timeout. We'll be back right after this. Left in the half. Rydell in the gun. He's going to air one out here. Looks like that's going to be hauled in. Lincoln Rothmanner. Clock is running 15 seconds and counting as soon as they get the first down marker set. First down for the Rangers. 13-12. Rydell back to throw here again. He's got Tigers all over him. He's going to air it out. Looked like a flag on the play there. We'll figure it out here and let you know. When we go to halftime here, enjoy the halftime festivities. I'll be away until the start of the second half. It's been a good half. LeGrand has controlled the line of scrimmage, controlled the ball. They're up 7-0. Rangers are going to have one more play here, it looks like. 1st and 20 with 5 seconds left. Rydell's going to air one out here. Incomplete, and that's going to end the first half. After one half of play from Community Stadium, your LeGrand Tigers 7, Rangers 0. I'll be back to start the second half. Enjoy.
Eastern Oregon is full of interesting people, with interesting minds and interesting things to say. Here at EO Live, we're committed to connecting you to these intriguing people with EO Talks. We let our special guests share their ideas and life experiences with deep, open, engaging, and inquisitive conversations. You'll also be informed in depth on some of the most recent and relevant events, issues, and more. EO Talks on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku. Here in Eastern Oregon, we're blessed to live in such a wonderful area. And though it may seem mild-mannered, there's actually quite a lot that goes on in this area. And apparently, there's two dinguses who happen to be here that are actually crazy enough to get up at the crack of dawn to talk about it. Tune in to AM Live on EOA with Brent and Dodsey, featuring special guests, weather, sports, news, and more, every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m., only on EOA Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
your LeGrand Tigers.
Eastern Oregon is full of interesting people, with interesting minds and interesting things to say. Here at EO Live, we're committed to connecting you to these intriguing people with EO Talks. We let our special guests share their ideas and life experiences with deep, open, engaging, and inquisitive conversations. You'll also be informed in depth on some of the most recent and relevant events, issues, and more. EO Talks on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku. Here in Eastern Oregon, we're blessed to live in such a wonderful area. And though it may seem mild-mannered, there's actually quite a lot that goes on in this area. And apparently, there's two dinguses who happen to be here that are actually crazy enough to get up at the crack of dawn to talk about it. Tune in to AM Live on EOA with Brent and Dodsey, featuring special guests, weather, sports, news, and more, every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m., only on EOA Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Here we go, second half action from Community Stadium on the campus of lovely Eastern Oregon University in LeGrand, Oregon. First half saw the Tigers dominate possession. They ended up with a touchdown, and it's 7-0. We'll see what happens here in the second half. Newman on to kick for the Tigers. Estacada will get the ball first here in the second half. Onside kick by Newman. It looks like he got it himself. He did. He did. LeGrand comes out right off the bat with an onside kick and scoops it up. First and 10 for the Tigers here on the onside kick. Onside
kick recovered by your Tigers.
Fields will come out as the quarterback in the second half. Peasley has his helmet off, so I'm assuming that he is done for the afternoon. I don't think he played last week. He was injured his ankle in the first week against Weiser. It's an ankle injury that he'd had issues with since camp in the summer. We'll see here. Let's hope that his ankle's okay. Malachi Fields, the sophomore, is going to have to step in and just do a job. First and 10 Tigers here. Fields is going to keep it. He's got a little bit of room on the outside. Malachi Fields will get about 4 on the first down carry. Take it to the Estacada 46, 2nd and 6 here. Fields in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off inside. David Sane. Oh, David Sane breaks free on the outside. He's got room. 5. Touchdown Tigers. David Sane. Amazing play. Yes, it was. David Sane with the 45-yard touchdown for the Tigers. Newman on to kick. 11:09 left in the third quarter. Kick is up, and it's good. 14-0 Tigers. 11:09 left in the third. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, my name is Lonnie Jones, adult abuse investigator with the Center for Human Development. When you think of vulnerable populations in Union County, I bet children are the first to come to mind. Adults who receive intellectual developmental disabilities or mental health services can also be victims of abuse, neglect, and exploitation. If you know of someone you suspect is being abused or have questions about abuse reporting, please call me at 541-962-8889.
Tigers all set for the kick here. Corey Newman. Short kick. Fielded at about the 15. Jacob Brewer will bring it out to about the Estacada 25, where it'll be 1st and 10 Rangers. 11:03 left in the third quarter. Rydell under center for the Rangers.
Run by Rathmanner.
Rathmanner on the carry for the Rangers. He'll get about 4. That'll bring up 2nd and 6. 10:40 left in the third quarter. Handoff up the middle by the Rangers. Stopped at the original line of scrimmage. Fields
Run by Rathmanner.
and Dane Finan on the stop there.
By Huff.
Rathmanner on the run for the Rangers. Brings up 3rd and 4 here. A big third down for the Rangers. 10:08 left in the third quarter. This Tiger defense has looked good so far. Rydell under center. Elliott Coyle breaks one on the outside into Tiger territory for about 25. It'll be first down Rangers. 9:51 left in the quarter. If you're just tuning in, let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from. This is a non-traditional, not really play-by-play, just kind of hang out with you guys, let you know what's going on. Give some love to our sponsors and whatnot. First and 10 for the Rangers here. Rydell's going to throw. He rolls to his left. Ball is short. In the meantime, I'm going to give some love to Hobby Habit. The Hobby Habit in LeGrand has something for everyone. Tabletops, games, Traxxas RC, Legos, puzzles, models, disc golf equipment, STEM supplies, and more. Go check out the Hobby Habit. Just for the fun of it, 411 First Street in LeGrand. Go see Joe and his team, man. They got a lot of cool stuff. They've updated that store. It's awesome in there. I'm hoping that they're going to get a race car track back in there one of these days. I sent them a message the other day like, let's get an RC track in there. That would be cool. 2nd and 10 here for the Rangers. Rydell will give to Elliott Coyle, and not much. There's a flag on the play. Elliott Coyle will get just short of the original line of scrimmage there. Looks like it's going to be a face mask here. Face mask against the Tigers. Not sure what happened. 2nd and 6 for the Rangers. Rydell's going to pitch it to Coyle. Coyle's got a little bit of room. McEmoyle with a big stop there for the Tigers on 2nd down. It's going to bring up 3rd for the Rangers. 9:04 left in the third quarter. Check that. That was Lincoln Rathmanner on the carry, not Coyle. There was a hold against the Rangers on the play. We're going to walk it back. Replay 2nd down. Bud Forrest says, doing an awesome job, Dodzy. Thank you, Bud. I appreciate you. My armchair quarterback. I guess it's 2nd down and 12 now. Replay 2nd. From the LeGrand 42, 9:04 left in the third quarter. Rydell under center. He's going to throw on 2nd down. He's got Ryan Thielke on a slant, and he's going to get up to about the LeGrand 30. It's going to be 3rd and about 1. 8:51 left in the third quarter. Weston Harris on the stop for the Tigers. Rydell will take the snap under the center. He's going to keep it himself. McElmoyle and Huff into the backfield. The ball's out. Oh, they're going to whistle it down. Rydell's going to be stopped in the backfield. Let's watch the replay here. That looks like the ball's out before he goes down, but I think there was a whistle, as there should have been. Yeah, okay, no, yeah. There was a whistle before he went down. He's going to get stopped in there. There's a injured player on the field for the Rangers. We're going to take a quick timeout break. We'll be right back after this. The injured player on the play for Estacada, Andrew Rydell. He's leaving the field with a little bit of help. Hopefully he's okay. It's going to be 4th and 1 here for the Rangers. That's the Rangers quarterback that went down. I think you're in go for it zone here if you're Estacada. 8:09 left in the quarter. 14-0 Tigers. We had a little internet hiccup earlier, so I'm quite a bit ahead of you guys. So if I don't catch your comments until a little later, understand that. 14-0 Tigers. This is a big play for Estacada right here. 4th and 1. Oh, wait, they gave him the first down. No, okay, so 1st and 10. They gave him the first down. They had the 4th down marker out, and I guess they measured and gave him the first down. Rothmaner on the carry here. Not much, a couple yards there. Huff and Ridge Kerr in on the tackle for the Tigers. They'll get about 2 on the carry. 2nd and 8. 7:36 left in the third quarter. Rothmaner's going to keep it here. He's got a seam. He's in for a touchdown.
Run by Rothmaner, touchdown Rangers.
On the replay here, yeah, blockers out front. That's just a well-designed, well-blocked play for the Rangers. Jody Chandler, I'm not sure what that question means. Who won? It's 14-6. Estacada's going to go for 2 here, and they're going to get it. 14-8 Tigers, 7:19 left in the third quarter. We'll be back right after this.
Eastern Oregon is full of interesting people, with interesting minds and interesting things to say. Here at EO Live, we're committed to connecting you to these intriguing people with EO Talks. We let our special guests share their ideas and life experiences with deep, open, engaging, and inquisitive conversations. You'll also be informed in depth on some of the most recent and relevant events, issues, and more. EO Talks on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Pair of sophomores back deep to return for the Tigers. Landon Hood and Sovon Chaub. 7:19 left in the third quarter. The Estacada kick is short. Fielded at about the 27. Brought back to about the 31. Dane Fine on the return for the Tigers. It'll be 1st and 10 Tigers. 7:16 left in the third quarter.
Now Tigers on your 32.
Matthias Fields in the shotgun. Sovon Chaub split to his right. And the handoff's going to go inside to Chaub. He fumbles. It's going to be recovered by Estacada.
By your Rangers.
Estacada will take over 1st and 10 in LeGrand territory. On the LeGrand 28 here. It's all good, Jody. The first down carry, he's going to be stopped. That's number 70, Lakota Huff for the Tigers, and I'm going to tell you about Reed & Associates. Reed & Associates Insurance is a proud sponsor of high school athletics and believes in what athletics can do in the lives of young people. Remember Reed & Associates for your Medicare, home, auto, and annuity needs. Reed & Associates, Adams Avenue in LeGrand. 2nd and 9 here for the Rangers. There's a whistle on the field, a flag. We'll see what it is. Head ref Todd Gorham is going to signal it against Estacada. We'll walk it back and replay 2nd down. Dennis Courier says, okay, they got a lot stronger with 32 taking over for their injured quarterback. Direct snap to him in the backfield, and he is finding holes in our defense. Yes, he is. The 2nd down play here for the Rangers is going to be stopped after a gain of about a couple by Lincoln Rathmanner. It's going to bring up 3rd down for the Rangers. Other games. Third down carry is going to go outside. Jacob Brewer. Not much happening there. Griffin McEmoyle in on the tackle. Other games in the GOL tonight. I don't have scores, but I can tell you who's playing. Pendleton is taking on Lewiston, Idaho in Lewiston. Baker is being paid a visit by Vale. Ontario went to Burns, and that's your GOL games tonight. 4th and 15 here for the Rangers. They're in go-for-it territory right now. This LeGrand defense needs a stop. That's number 11 on the carry there for busted play. He's going to be stopped short of the first down, and looks like LeGrand is going to take over on downs after the run by Crandall comes up short.
First down, Tigers.
It'll be 1st and 10 Tigers from their own 30. 5:02 left in the third quarter. Fields is going to keep it here. He's going to get a few on the first down carry. It'll bring up 2nd and about 7. 4:48 left in the quarter. The sophomores look pretty good. I'm not going to lie. He's came in. He didn't think he was going to play again today, and you know, like, things happen, and here he is, and he's done a good job so far. 2nd and 6 here for the Tigers. Fields in the shotgun. Don Fields is going to take the handoff. Not much there. Ethan Stallcup in on the stop for Estacada. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. Third and 6 for the Tigers. (14-8) Tigers. 3:43 left in the third quarter. Fields will take the shotgun snap. He's going to roll back the pass. Ball's out in the air. It's up for grabs. Uh-oh. Not sure if that's an interception, and they're going to call it incomplete. Incomplete pass there. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Tigers, and it is looking like we're going to punt. Lizelle Greiner Burnell says great response defense. Newman on to punt for the Tigers. 3:29 left in the quarter. It's a short punt. Takes a Rangers bounce, and it'll be dead just inside the 40. Rangers ball. 3:17 left in the third quarter. I'm going to tell you about Grand Ronde Hospital. Grand Ronde Hospital, healthcare is their mission. Patients are their mission. They are independent, financially strong, and growing. Grand Ronde Hospital is working to build the future of healthcare for the rural region that they serve. They are big city medicine with a hometown touch. Big thank you to all of our sponsors, Grand Ronde Hospitals and Clinics. Yeah, just without the sponsors, we aren't able to do this kind of stuff, and we really enjoy it, and I think you guys enjoy it. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. 1st down and 10 here for the Rangers. Ball's going to go to Jacob Brewer up the middle, and he's going to get about a yard on the carry there. Not much. Kenai Huff in on the stop for the Tigers. 2nd and 9 here for the Rangers. 2:44 left in the third quarter. John Chambers, hey Dodsy, watching in due for Oregon, or soon as I got on Estacada scores. 2nd down carry here.
Run by Rothmanner.
Rothmanner, he'll get just shy of LeGrand territory up to about the Estacada 49, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Rangers. Big thank you to my crew. We got BC in the back on the Brent Clapp on the production board. Ryan Whitty on camera tonight. These guys do a great job. It's a team effort here, and we just fortunate to have a good camera guy, good production in the back. 1st and 10 here for the Rangers. Ball goes up the middle. Number 34, Wesley DeBoard on the carry for the Rangers there. He'll get into LeGrand territory, about 7 on the run. 2nd and 3, 2 minutes left in the third quarter, 14-8 LeGrand. Whistle on the play there. Andrew Rydell back in at quarterback for the Rangers. That's good to see. He went out early in the third. Looked like a leg injury, and he's back, so you always want to see kids come back into the game. 3rd and 5 here for the Rangers. 1:25 left in the quarter. It's been a really good game so far. A lot of running. A lot of running. 3rd and 5 for the Rangers here. Rydell under center. They're going to give to the big fella, Wesley DeBoard, up the middle, and he's going to get 1 or 2. It's going to be 4th down for the Rangers here, and they're in go-for-it territory, I would say. John Chambers says, go Tigers. Yep, go Tigers, John. It's good to see you on here. 4th down and 3 coming up for the Rangers here. Down by 6, 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Rydell's going to keep it. Nothing there. David Sain in on the sack, and that's going to be a turnover on downs, Tigers ball. One of the things that you guys can do for me to let me know that you appreciate this is just go and hit the like button. Or, I mean, it doesn't even have to be the like button. It can be any of them. A smiley face, a thumbs up, thumbs down. It just helps with the matrix with Facebook and YouTube. So if you don't mind, just hit like or, you know, a smiley face. Dennis Courier, looks like old Mo has switched sides. Yeah, that's good. 14-8 Tigers. 28 seconds left in the quarter. 1st and 10 from their own 45. Here we go. The gives the Fields up the middle. He's going to get about to midfield there for the Tigers. 2nd and 5. 15 seconds and counting left in the quarter. That looks like it's probably going to be the last play of the quarter, barring a timeout. And, of course, they called a timeout. Oh, there's a player down on the field. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be back right after this.
Here in Eastern Oregon, we're blessed to live in such a wonderful area. And though it may seem mild-mannered, there's actually quite a lot that goes on in this area. And apparently, there's 2 dinguses who happen to be here that are actually crazy enough to get up at the crack of dawn to talk about.
Estacada player still down on the field. 10 seconds left in the quarter here. It's been somebody actually put a angry face on there. I love it. You guys are quite a bit behind me right now just because there was a hiccup with the internet. Usually Facebook and YouTube and everything runs about 10 seconds behind. And right now you guys are about a minute behind. So I'm just now seeing the likes from when I asked you guys to like earlier, and somebody hit an angry face. I love it. But yeah, those likes help. If you don't mind, if you're watching, just take a second and go up there and hit the thumbs up, thumbs down, angry face, smiley face, whatever you want to hit, a heart. It all helps. So yeah, we still have an Estacada player down on the field. In the meantime, I'm going to tell you about Valley Insurance. Are you losing your Oregon health plan? If you are, stop by their office and talk to them about it. Providing peace of mind one household at a time. Valley Insurance, your independent agent in downtown LeGrand. 1215 Adams Avenue. Phone number is 541-963-3121. Give them a call. Estacada player down. Let's go ahead and go to another commercial break. We'll be right back after this.
Eastern Oregon is full of interesting people, with interesting minds and interesting things to say. Here at EO Live, we're committed to connecting you to these intriguing people with EO Talks. We let our special guests share their ideas and life experiences with deep, open, engaging, and inquisitive conversations. You'll also be informed in depth on some of the most recent and relevant events, issues, and more. EO Talks on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku. Here in Eastern Oregon, we're blessed to live in such a wonderful area. And though it may seem mild-mannered, there's actually quite a lot that goes on in this area. And apparently, there's two dinguses who happen to be here that are actually crazy enough to get up at the crack of dawn to talk about it. Tune into AM Live on EOA with Brent and Doddsy, featuring special guests, weather, sports, news, and more, every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m., only on EOA Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Welcome back, the Estacada player. I didn't get a number, but he got helped off the field. 10 seconds left in the third quarter. My boy Kobe Meyer over in Baker gave me a score update. Baker and Vale tied 0-0 in the second quarter. And that's going to be the end of the quarter here. So we will take a quick commercial break again, and we'll be right back.
Eastern Oregon is full of interesting people with interesting minds and interesting things to say. Here at EO Live, we're committed to connecting you to these intriguing people with EO Talks. We let our special guests share their ideas and life experiences with deep, open, engaging, and inquisitive conversations. You'll also be informed in depth on some of the most recent and relevant events, issues, and more. EO Talks on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Welcome back to Community Stadium in La Grande on the lovely Eastern Oregon University campus. It's 2nd and 5 to start the fourth quarter for the Tigers, who are up 14-8. It's been a ground game completely for both teams. Fields in the gun here. He's going to hand it off to his brother Dominic. Fields up the middle. He's going to get close to the first down on the second down carry there. The brother-to-brother connection. If you missed it at the end of the quarter there, Baker and Vale are in the second quarter. Score is tied 0-0. Pat Lottie says, go Rangers. 3rd and 1 here for the Tigers. This is a big third down right here. 11:28 left in the fourth. Fields under center. He's going to give it up the middle to Dom Fields. Nice run there for the Tigers. Up to about the Estacada 45, and it'll be 1st and 10. La Grande, 11:07 left in the fourth quarter. What a beautiful night for football. First down, La Grande moving the ball pretty well this drive. Fields in the shotgun. He's going to be, oh no. That's going to be a fumble right there. Or did we have a whistle before the fumble? Oh. On the replay, looks like it's going to be a fumble by the Tigers. Jordan Greathouse says, hey, thanks again for the Roku, much appreciated. Thank you for watching, Jordan, appreciate you. Jordan was our winner of the Roku a couple weeks ago, a Roku device for his TV, right here on EO Live Network. 10:35, Estacada's going to take over after the fumble by Fields. Down by 6. They'll have it here at their own 43, 1st and 10. Rydell back to pass. He's got his guy. Uh-oh, ball's out. Are they going to call that an incomplete pass? They are. They're going to call that incomplete. That's going to bring up 2nd down for the Rangers. Second and 10 Rangers, 10:28 in the quarter. If you're just joining us, let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. The pitch to the outside there for the Rangers goes to Jacob Brewer. He's going to get about 6 on the carry, 7. Right about to midfield. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 3 for the Rangers. 10:03 and counting left in the 4th quarter. If you guys haven't noticed, we got the clock and the downs up on the score board on the screen now. That's something new. We had it this summer at the East-West Shrine game. It's a piece of software that hooks into a camera that points at the scoreboard and does it automatically, and we had a few little glitches to work out with it, but it seems to be working pretty good. It's going to be offsides on the Tigers. Walk off 5 yards, and it's going to give the Rangers a first down. 9:48 left in the 4th quarter. Rydell under center. He's going to give it up the middle, and Spencer Grund is going to be met by Dominic Fields at the line of scrimmage for a nice stop. Rockin' Sons Tire and Auto. Rockin' Sons have 50 years of experience of providing quality tires and automotive services, and they pride themselves on being there for their customers night or day. They are a Napa Auto Care Center and provide 25-hour towing. They're located on the east end of Adams in the Grand. Go see JB and the boys. 2nd and 9 here for the Rangers. 9:01 left. Rydell's going to roll back for the pass. It's going to be broken up. Good defense on the outside there by Savon Schaub, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 for the Rangers. This has been a great game, a great night here at Community Stadium. It's absolutely gorgeous. The crew's done a great job. Ryan Whitty, Brent Clapp back there on the production board. And, man, I love fall. I love football season. It's just, it's awesome that we get to do this. I took pictures earlier. Embler got beat by Crane here at Community Stadium earlier, but it was a heck of a game. Little reverse there for Estacada. The give is to Jacob Brewer. Brewer's going to get about 2 on the carry, 3. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6. 4th and 6. 4th down and 6 for the Rangers here. Bud Forrest says, keep the clock going. It's getting late in Georgia. Man, you're pretty tight. You probably already took a nap in your armchair there, Bud. Gary Geckler says, go Tiger defense. 4th and 6 here for the Rangers. Rydell back to pass. He rolls to his right. Stockoff. He's not going to get it. Good tackle on the outside by Savon Schaub will stop him short of the first down marker, and the Tigers will take over on offense. 8:10 left in the 4th quarter. 14-8 Tigers. If you're just joining, let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Friday Night Lights, Tigers and Rangers. We haven't beat Estacada in 5 years. First down and 10 for the Tigers here. Malachi Fields in the gun. A little hitch. That's going to be a false start on the ground. We're going to walk that back. That was our Achilles heel the last few years, and we seem to do at least 2 or 3 a game, but a young quarterback, young team, played really good tonight. I can't complain about a lot of things. After we walk it back 5, it'll be 1st and 15, 8:10 left in 4th quarter. Tigers need to put together a substantial drive right here, run some time off of this clock. Malachi Fields under center. He's going to give it to Dom Fields up the middle. Fields has got room. The ball's out. Another fumble for the Tigers. Estacada's going to recover right about midfield, and it's going to be Estacada ball. I hope turnovers don't end up being the death of us here. So Estacada will start just inside LeGrand territory at the 48. 8:01 left in the fourth quarter. They're down 6. It'll be 1st and 10 here. Rydell under center. He's going to give it up the middle to Spencer Grund. Grund will get about 2 on the carry. 1 on the carry. It'll bring up 2nd and 9 here for the Rangers. Second and 9 for the Rangers. Going to keep on the option. Rydell around the right side. He's going to pick up about 7 on the play. Heath and Sherry Wolf say, "Go Tigers." I'm going to tell you about Carpet One Floor and Home. Carpet One Floor and Home has served Eastern Oregon for over 45 years with stores in LeGrand, Baker City, and Enterprise. They're locally owned and love to support the local communities and athletes. Carpet One Floor and Home, here to floor you. 3rd and 2 for the Rangers here. 7:26 left in the game. Tanya Streifel says, "Let's go Rangers." Up the middle here for the Rangers. He's going to get stopped there. He's going to get stopped short. Beckham Hibbert in on the tackle. Blake Barger on the carry for the Rangers, and I think that's going to bring up 4th down.
Run stop brings up a 4th and 1.
4th and 1. This is a big play right here. 7:03 and counting left in the game. Up the middle there for the Rangers, and they're going to get the 1st down. Quarterback kept it himself, Andrew Rydell.
Run by Rydell, 1st down Rangers.
1st down Rangers, 6:48 left in the game. About the LeGrand 35. LeGrand needs a stop here. Up by 6. Yeah, Tigers need a stop. 1st and 10 Rangers. Rydell's going to, it's a pitch pass. He's got a guy. He's got a wide open. That's going to be a touchdown. Ryan Theoke. A little bit of tomfoolery up Andy Mott's sleeve there. Going to run the pitch pass, and he's wide open. Number 32, Lincoln Rathmanner with the pass, and it's going to be a touchdown. This is a very important extra point right here. The game's tied 14-14. Estacada got a 2-point conversion earlier in the game. It looks like they're going to go for 2 here, too. They must not have a kicker. Rothmanner, Savon Chaub trying to get the jump, and he looks like it's going to be offsides against the Tigers there. Half the distance to the goal. Replay the down. Rangers are lined up for 2. 6:19 left in the quarter, in the game. Rothmanner behind center. He's going to run up the middle. Oh, the ball's out. Nope. He got the 2-point conversion, and Estacada is going to take the lead. 16-14. 6:19 left in the game. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back right after this.
Hi, my name is Lonnie Jones, Adult Abuse Investigator with the Center for Human Development. When you think of vulnerable populations in Union County, I bet children are the first to come to mind. Adults who receive intellectual developmental disabilities or mental health services can also be victims of abuse, neglect, and exploitation. If you know of someone you suspect is being abused or have questions about abuse reporting, please call me at 8889.
Welcome back to Community Stadium on the campus of Eastern Oregon in lovely LaGrande, Oregon. The sophomore duo of Hood and Chaub back to receive the kick for the Tigers. 6:19 left in the game. Down by 2. Chaub's going to take it at about the 20. Hold on to the ball, son. There we go. Tigers are going to take over at about their own 33. 6:12 left in the game. Once again, thank you to all of you for tuning in. We appreciate it, all the support. EOU sports are all on the road this weekend. Volleyball's at Northwest and Evergreen. Soccer's at Northwest and Evergreen. Football travels to Montana Tech tomorrow. They play at 1 o'clock Mountain Time. 1st and 10 Tigers from their own 38 here. Fields under center. The give's going to be to Wolcott. He's going to get about 2 on the carry. Walker Coy in on the stop there for the Rangers. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Pat Lottie says, go Rangers, you got this. EOU cross country is half of the team is at College of Idaho and the other half is at Washington State. Our own Benny Welch is running, I believe, tomorrow, I think, or maybe today. Inside handoff to Fields. He's going to get a couple there. It's going to bring up a big 3rd down for the Tigers. 3rd and 7. .5:11 and counting left in the game. This is make or break time for the Tigers. Timeout on the field. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be back right after this.
EO Alive is your connection to Eastern Oregon. See Brent and Dodsey goof and gab with local guests on EO Live's morning talk show, AM Live. Watch Dodsey on EO Live Sports to get the latest sports information and interviews with local coaches, athletes, and more. On EO Talks, we have intriguing and in-depth conversations with people from around Eastern Oregon. To stay in the loop on upcoming local arts events and happenings, catch the EOA Arts Update with Ricky Johicki, released every Thursday. Master Chef Russ Gleason shares delicacies from his golden recipe book on cooking across the hall. Stay in the know about what's happening at the Sheriff's Office on Keeping It Clear with Cody Bowen. We're available across the board, including Facebook, YouTube, Amazon Fire, and of course, our very own website, EOA.tv. We even have our own Roku channel. You can also listen to our shows on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and many other popular podcast apps. EO Alive, your connection to Eastern Oregon.
Welcome back. 4:59 left in the game. Big 3rd down coming up for the Tigers. Down by 2 from their own 36, 35, 36. This is a big one here for the sophomore. John Chambers says, thanks, Dodsey, for doing these broadcasts. Great to see these games. Not much there for Griffin McEmoyle on the 3rd down play. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Tigers. Fourth and 7. I mean, we're going to punt here. Tigers got the punt team on. They have 2 timeouts left. Estacada with all of their timeouts. We're going to give it back to them and see if we can stop them. It's a high punt, kind of short. LaGrande needs that to take a good bounce here. Takes a LaGrande bounce. It's going to be downed at about the 30. 4:09 left in the 4th quarter. Estacada will take over at about, the 35. I'm going to tell you about Grand Ronde retirement. Grand Round Retirement is here to support residents with their needs. They offer a variety of innovative, life-enriching activities and events designed to stimulate the mind, body, and soul at every stage of life. Go to their website or call 541-250-3313. Grand Round Retirement residents right here in LaGrande. 4:09 left in the game. Tigers down by 2. Estacada with the ball on their own 30, 1st and 10. Rydell under center. He's going to give up the middle. Blake Barger on the carry there. He's going to get about 4. 3:52 and counting. 2nd and 6 here for the Rangers. Tigers need a stop. Turnover. They have 2 timeouts left. Rangers with all of their timeouts. 12 seconds on the play clock. 10. They're going to eat up every bit of clock that they can here. Rydell is going to take the snap. He's going to pitch outside to Rathmanner, who's going to be pushed out of bounds, which is about the last thing you want to do if you're Estacada. He's going to get about a yard or 2 there. Out of bounds at the 37. 3rd and 3 right here. This is the play of the game here for the Tigers. They need a stop here. Somebody's got to step up. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game. They're going to pass. Rydell hits Ryan Thielke on the slant for a gain of about 13. 1st down Rangers. 3:15 left in the game.
1st down Rangers.
The ball's right at about midfield. Tigers still have both their 2 timeouts left. The Rangers still have all their timeouts. 3 minutes and counting. 14 seconds on the play clock here. Rydell's going to come out under center. 3 backs. The run's going to. Ball's going to go to number 2, Jacob Brewer. He's going to get 1 or 2 on the carry. And the clock's going to keep running. 2:34 and counting left. Tigers down by 2. 2nd and 9 for the Rangers from the LaGrande 48. 2:21 and counting left in the game. Thank you to everybody for tuning in once again. I appreciate you guys. If you got time, go check out some of our other stuff on EO Live. We do a lot of cool stuff. We got a lot of really cool things going on. Rydell's going to pitch it out to Rathmanner on the 2nd down carry. He's going to make a cut inside. There's a flag on the play. It's come out right where there's going to be a hold, I would imagine. Yeah, holding against the Rangers. We're going to walk that back. 1:56 left in the game. I just got an update. It's almost halftime in Baker. 7-0 Baker against Vail.
Holding on the Rangers.
Thanks to my guy Kobe Meyer for that. Next week, LaGrande will take on Malala on the road. Estacada has Tillamook at home. 1:50 here. Estacada is going to go up the middle. Up 3rd down. We're going to have a quick commercial break and we'll be right back. Welcome back. Minute 23 and counting here for the it's 12. Their own 48. LeGrand still has 2 timeouts. But for and cost us, yes it did. It's getting loud in here. 6 on the play. Estacada is going to call a timeout here. 3rd and 12. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back. 58 seconds left in the game here. 16-14 Estacada. Bear with us, we're having a little bit of we've had trouble with the EOU internet all night. Is going to run up the middle. It's going to bring up 4th down. Time on the field. LeGrand has used one of their remaining 2 timeouts. We're going to go to
Here in Eastern Oregon, in such a wonderful area, and though it may seem mild-mannered, there's actually quite a lot that goes on in. And apparently, there's 2 dinguses who happen to be here that are actually crazy enough to get up at the crack of dawn to talk about it. Tune into AM Live on EOA with Brent and Dodsey, featuring special guests.
welcome back. 54 seconds left in the game. LeGrand 14, Estacada 16, 4th and 10. Estacada's going to punt here. Landon Hood back deep for the Tigers. Tigers have 1 timeout left. 1 timeout in a minute. The punt is low and short. It's going to be fielded. Mason Wolcott will run it out of bounds at about the 40. Bear with us. We're dealing with a little bit of internet problems. We're doing everything we can. 46 seconds left in the game. LeGrand's going to have it at their own 40, 1st and 10.
First down Tigers on the 40.
First and 10 Tigers. 46 seconds left. Fields on the swing pass to Dom Fields. You got to get on the ball or a timeout here. Timeout on the field. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this.
Here in Eastern Oregon, we're blessed to live in such a wonderful area, and though it may seem mild-mannered, there's actually quite a lot that goes on in this area. And apparently, there's two dinguses who happen to be here that are actually crazy enough to get up at the crack of dawn to talk about it. Tune into AM Live on EOA with Brent and Doddsy, featuring special guests, weather, sports, news, and more, every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m., only on EOA Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Welcome back to Community Stadium. 40 seconds left in the game. LeGrand down by 2. 2nd and 8. Pete Caldwell asks, do you record these games? And if you do, can I get a copy? It'll cost you $150,000, Pete Caldwell. Fields to throw here. He's got a guy. It's short. Griffin McEmoyle with the catch. They got to get on the ball. 30 seconds left in the game here. Allison Moore says, let's go LeGrand. 3rd and 5 here for the Tigers. 20 seconds left and counting. They're going to give it to Dom Fields up the middle. He's got a little bit of room. He's got to get out of bounds. 10 seconds left. The first down, they're going to stop the clock to move the chains. LeGrand's got to get on the ball right here. No timeouts left, down by 2, 12 seconds on the clock. Fields in the shotgun. He's going to spike it. Ten seconds left in the game. Play clock at 30. What are they going to cook up here? LeGrand has to score. Down by 2 for the Tigers. Once again, my camera guy, Ryan Whitty, BC, Brent Clapp in the back on the production. Great job tonight, guys. We appreciate everybody tuning in. We appreciate all the sponsors. They do a great job here. Fields in the gun. He's going to have to air one out. The throw is short. It's going to be picked off by the Rangers, and that's going to do it here from Community Stadium in LeGrand. The Tigers are going to lose 14-16. Turnovers cost us this game. We had too many fumbles, too many turnovers. The monkey is not off of our back against Estacada yet. Estacada came in and played a good game. Estacada is going to go to 1-2 on the season, as well as LeGrand 1-2. LeGrand's going to have Malala on the road next week, and Estacada is going to have Tillamook at home. Once again, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I appreciate the sponsors: Hot Lakes, CHD, EOU, Hobby Habit, Reed & Associates, Grand Ron Hospital, Valley Insurance, Rock & Sons Tire and Auto, Carpet One Floor and Home, and Grand Ron Retirement Residence. From everybody here at the Eastern Oregon Alive Network, to you guys, we appreciate you. Have a great night and a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.